record, I say you guys are out of your minds. Completely out of your minds. You ready? You tell me how a bank works in 3 sentences.
A bakery makes a profit by selling bread for more than it costs to make. A bank makes a profit by selling loans for more than it costs to get the money needed to make those loans. Basically, a bank gets money from depositors at 3% and loans it out at 5%.
Well, it actually was 3 sentences. Let's go. This should be fun.
You gonna put the hat on?
I'll pass.
Alrighty then.
Shall we? Gentlemen, Don Silverthorne.
Robert Florence. Robert Florence, Jr. Please, gentlemen.
Thank you. Yes, of course.
My son's guaranteed a position to protect my remaining 20% interest.
You'll see that in the addendum, but he won't be the bank's exclusive loan officer any longer. My client's primary interest in buying the bank is to increase the loan volume and thus the profitability of the bank.
He'll be reporting directly to you as the new bank president, Mr. Stein.
That's right. Who are Bernard Garrett and Joseph Morris? My financial partners in Los Angeles. Why aren't they here? Honestly, because they're too rich to bother. That's why they have me. No offense, but they have hundreds of these investments across the country. Well, that's great for them. But this is the investment they're closing today.
I should note that the full purchase price for the bank is sitting in escrow in my bank as of 11 a.m. this morning.
Which is all that matters.
Congratulations, you are now the owner of your hometown bank. Time to get my black ass back to L.A.
Don't ask.
My partners and I now own Mainland Bank, and we intend to change the bank's policies regarding loans to Negroes. But we need your help to identify responsible potential borrowers in your congregations.
Where you get the loans?
Now, it goes without saying that we cannot draw attention to this new policy or to our ownership of the bank, or everything we're trying to do will be put in jeopardy. But make no mistake, our goal is to foster business growth and home ownership in our community through access to capital.
Thanks to your loan, we bought 2 new pieces of equipment, doubled our revenue in 3 months.
You approved 14 new loans this week?
That sounds right. Only 5 of those were mine. There's a lot of underutilized capital in this bank. You knew I was going to start signing off on loans directly to jumpstart things. I haven't seen that many viable applicants in 1 week since I've worked at this bank. I've been working here since I was 18 years old. Where are you finding all these people? Who's Solomon Johnson? We're casting a wide net. The more loans we make, the higher our profit. Goes for your stake, too. As long as they don't default. That's what collateral's for.
partner Joe comes in town every other week from LA. He's looking forward to meeting you. I told him this is the best barbecue around here.
Thank you. Look, the books I keep are pretty simple. But I can go back to the office and bring them out. You can look them over.
That'd be great, thank you.
You're late.
Florence discovered the black loans. He's been wary of me from the beginning. Now he's watching me like a hawk.
Any reason why?
Well, yeah, he had dreams of being the boss, not reporting to some guy from California 10 years younger than him.
I hate it here.
We've only been here 3 months.
It's enough time to know. Why did you agree to do this?
I'm making $25,000 a year. We bought this house with 1 month's salary.
When you started with them, you said they were going to make you a partner.
Yeah, and
A partner isn't on a salary. A partner's an owner. Isn't that what you always told me you wanted to be?
I will be. And on the next bank we buy.
You're buying another one.
We're thinking about it, yeah.
Now, that would be something. Wouldn't it?
So we all agree the barbecue place is a good bet, right?
You must be Bernard Garrett. You're Joe Morris? Would you follow me here?
Just trying to understand who really owns my bank. You boys are famous. That's you and Vice President Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, I've got nothing against you people personally.
That's mighty white of you.
But if this town found out that not only was their bank regularly making loans to Negroes, it was actually owned by two of them, there'd be a run on the bank.
Well, why would they find out? Huh? They don't have access to our books. You do. Took you 3 months to figure it out.
I could tell them.
You could. Then you'd own 20% of a failed bank instead of a booming one.
What do you want?
To protect my investment. This bank collapses, my 20% is worthless.
So we're in this together.
Not quite. See, my father didn't know he was selling his bank to two Negroes, so that's fraud.
Oh, I don't know about that, Bob. See, both our names were on that bank contract you signed. You even asked about us.
Don't know who told you that.
Didn't have to be told. I was there.
Well, you weren't.
Bring back memories?
And for the record, your father knew.
You're lying.
Ask him. Or I could find a letter where he and 𝘧𝘢𝘅 discussed it.
You boys think you're so smart.
Oh, we are. For a couple colored boys.
You couldn't just make a loan here or there to your kind. You had to make 19 of them right off the bat? Well, here's another letter. This one's from the comptroller of the currency, the U.S. Treasury Department. They're moving our yearly inspection up 2 quarters. That's a month from now. Because of anonymous reports, we're making unsafe loans. You think you have this town figured out when you moved here 3 months ago? Well, you don't. I was born here.
So was I. In this house.
Well, then you should have known you couldn't keep this a secret very long.